Got Ian McCall back here on the program. Got Ray Borg coming up here, UFC 203, September 10th, Cleveland, Ohio. He's actually just leaving his chiropractic office. We're talking about, before we started the interview, recovery and getting hurt and how to do that stuff. But you actually own a couple different recovery things specifically because you were tired of getting hurt all the time.
Yeah, so what hurt so much? Why do you get hurt so much when you have all these different things? I'm like, no, I got them. I acquired a cryo machine. I acquired a HBOT or hyperbaric chamber for this reason, because I like them and they work, you know. And a lot of my stuff comes from helping people. You know, like I have a kid who I've told you before has a disease, and I'm very open about it because you wouldn't know my kid has a disease if you look at her. Like, right. She's so healthy, and that's because I feed her properly. She does cryo with me. You know, if she got real sick, I'd put her in the HBOT. Like, I'm around doctors all day long. Like, there's literally a doctor or someone who's as smart as a doctor,
yeah,
kind of around me. What's going on? Is something hurt or this or that or, you know? So I've built a nice little team of people and things I have around that you know, it makes me feel better, and if I can help, you know, people feel better. I don't go, fucking athletes, they'll come and go, whatever. That's just because you're cool. But if I can help like a sick kid, like I've been helped with my daughter, then awesome. And they don't cost me any money to run them. The businesses pay for themselves. So
right. So why not? So why not do it? You know, and it just makes sense. And obviously, it has helped you quite a bit, because I know a couple of we talked off camera before. You've had a couple of on camera. You tell them, oh, those little dings. You know, you just kind of beat up, whatever. But then we talk off camera. You're like, no, like I'm really fucking hurt. Like I'm really beat up for this one, and it sucks. But it's what I got to do. I got to go fight. I can't pull out of it. And you go and you fight, exactly. And you're like, wow, like he actually kind of pulled that one out of his ass, because I knew what was hurt. I knew what was going on. I'm like, he kind of pulled that victory out of his ass, because I didn't think it was going to happen like that. And it really does seem like, even though sometimes you do have like a major injury or something really wrong, you still find a way to power through the pain and the injury. But it seems to be a lot higher quality way to pull through that most people will still favor. Like, have a broken hand, they just don't hit with that hand. They have it, they throw it out there to tease you with it, but they don't crack with it. You kind of find a way to heal as best as you possibly can before you get in there.
Yeah, and, you know, as cheesy as that little old, you know, pain is temporary, you know, kind of thing.
Yeah, pride is forever, yeah.
Yeah, but it's just my hand. Like, it might be broken and it might not work or be infected or whatever. I'm still going to whip the shit out of you with it. So, like,
yeah, it makes sense.
You get accustomed to a certain level of pain that you just live with.
Yep.
And, you know, my coach says it's because I've died before, but that's why I don't feel pain. Like, so me and one of my other training partners, he got shot 5 times in this, like, gang war thing.
Yeah.
He died. And my coach was like, yeah, neither of you guys, like, you guys have granite chins, and you guys don't ever seem to feel pain. He's like, I think it's because you both have died. I'm like, maybe not. I don't know. But it works.
You know, but there is something, being that close to death, like coming all the way out and being like, you know what, like you do have a different sense of, my body can actually handle a little more. I can actually go a little deeper. I can actually go through a little bit more, because I know this is not the end. I've been to the end, and I'm not near the end yet. I got a lot more to give still.
Yeah, what are you going to do, kill me? No. So we're good.
Yeah, right? So,
that's all I have to worry about.
Let's talk about Ray Borg. It's a pretty good fight for you. 13-5 for you. He's 9-2. But this is a really, it's not a, I hate saying a tough fight, because every fight is tough. Every fight you gotta prepare, you gotta be ready to go. But this is a really good fight for you. How do you see yourself winning this fight?
I'm going to knock him out. You know, I've been a fan of Ray Borg since I first saw him in the UFC. Like, this kid's fucking exciting. He's young, he's tenacious, he's strong. You know, he seems like he just goes for it. And then, you know, you see him lose a little bit, which is it's MMA. You don't have to win everything. And you watch someone lose, especially a young fighter lose, it kind of endears you to them. Yeah. And then I saw him I saw him fight Scoggins, and I was like, oh shit. It got to a point where, you know, he pulled guard, he did all this stuff, and I was like, oh man, he broke. Like, and it sucks to see as a fighter, because you're like, oh shit, like, especially when you admire somebody. But then now that I know that I'm fighting him, I'm like, oh, I fucking got you, bitch.
Yeah, yeah,
you know, like,
right?
Because he couldn't deal with Justin's movement, which I think I move better than Justin. Very different, but I move with more power. He doesn't like the body kicks. He, and sure, my right arm doesn't work very well, but I'll still knock you out with it.
Yeah.
So, the hands, the head movement I have, and I think wrestling-wise, we're both power wrestlers, but I think I'm a little slicker than he is. Jiu-jitsu-wise, he's more aggressive for the submission than I am, but that's because I've always wanted to punch people. Like, I've never got to really show my jiu-jitsu in MMA all that much. Because it's MMA, I get to punch you in the face. So, I don't know. I just always choose that over. I choose violence.
I choose violence over the gentle way.
Yeah.
And when I first saw this fight being announced, I kind of looked at it and was like, well, if Ray hits Ian, Ian's just going to keep hitting him back. So if you get stung a little bit, you feel a little numbness behind your knees, you're just going to keep coming back and hit him again. Ian hits Ray. He feels this numbness behind his knees. He's immediately going to shoot and try to get to the ground as quickly as possible. And I go, and that's the transition period when I feel like that if Ray shoots quick and hard and gets you down to the ground, he has a shot of winning. But if you keep him, once he gets stunned, he keep him up on your feet, there's no way he's going to be able to beat you. And that's kind of how I see this fight breaking down. As long as you keep it up, it's going to be your favor. But he won't shoot until he's hurt. He's not going to go out there and try to show them punches and then take you down the middle of it. You have to hit him hard first. Does that go into your game plan of like, okay, that punch was only going to be a medium punch. We're just going to make him shoot, as opposed to if I move a little bit more to my left, I'm going to be able to crack him as hard as I want and put him unconscious. Has that been going into the game planning, like not hit him with medium hits, tap him a little bit, and only hit him with the big heavy ones?
Well, yeah, and if you watch guys like Vasyl Lomachenko, like the boxers, man, he's one. I'm such a fanboy of him. The best amateur boxer of all time.
Yeah.
And then he comes pro, and he has a world title in his fourth pro fight, or fights for a world title in his second pro fight. He's amazing. But if you watch the head movement, the speed of the hands, the changing of tempo of hands, the power, the ratio of all of them, the angles, like you said, it's huge. I always like to angle out and crack somebody hard because I have quicker hands than pretty much anybody. I'll put them out there in the front and then want to angle out, and that's when I'll deliver my power. Okay. Because with me, especially with the way my hand is shaped now, and the way my shoulder bends, I've learned to get those real short shots out and not have to deal with putting my arm out too far where it's weaker,
Yep.
So I can still keep it strong, and I have it just sitting there cocked for power shots.
So this fight's obviously in September. It's not all the way to the end of the year yet. Do you want to try and get another fight in before the end of the year, or are you going to kind of wait, see what happens, and wait till maybe the beginning of next year to jump in again?
No, I want to fight as soon as possible. I've wasted so much time. Time is a commodity I do not have, and that's quoted from Vinny Shorman, my mind coach. But so he's always told me, he goes, time is a commodity you do not have. So let's get this done. And if I could come back and have, realistically, get paid 3 times in this year, it would be great. I'm finally feeling good physically. As good as I'm actually better than I thought I'd probably ever feel. I thought that I was because I wake up in a lot of pain every day. I've broken every joint on my right side. It sucks, but I feel great. My workouts are a lot easier. A lot more drilling. I'll just drill every morning. I rarely go live in the morning. It's drilling. And then I have strength conditioning on Tuesday, only 2 days a week. And he's super smart. He talks to my coaches, and we have the Omega Wave, which I put on my chest and my heart and my head every morning, and we do all this different stuff. So everything's tailored specifically to what systems are healthy and have energy and my energy supply. And we figured out that of all things that was stressing my body out, yoga. Oh,
okay.
And I love yoga so much. And actually, I'm gonna start DDP yoga soon.
Really?
I have a DDP out in Atlanta. I got him tickets for the fight to Atlanta, and my girlfriend, she used to wrestle when she was fucking 19, I think. She was on WWF when she was 19. I don't know. She's older than me. And her name's Oldie Hawn.
Oh.
But yeah, so having DDP come up to me and go, hey, I hear you're really into yoga. And I'm like,
Yeah.
really? He's like, yeah. He goes, I want you to try my yoga. And I was like, fuck yeah, I'll try your yoga. You're DDP. I was like, this is fucking cool shit. He's like, yeah, thanks for getting me tickets. And I was like, all I did was just tell someone you need to get this guy tickets.
Yeah, I know.
Like,
it was so hard. I'd make one phone call. It was so easy.
Well, I walked in a room and my buddy who from the media had asked him for tickets for DDP, and they were like, oh, we're working on it. And I looked at him and I go, excuse me? I go, no, it's DDP. And I was not being a dick because these are my friends.
Yeah.
You know, I'm friends with the people that work for the UFC. I was like, no, it's DDP. Get him fucking
tickets.
They're
Yeah.
like, they're like, okay, cool. They're like, okay, whatever, that sounds good. As long as
So
you I'm like,
what's different about this training camp that makes you feel so much better? You said it's the best you felt that you ever thought you would feel. Like, what did you do different?
Like I said, we've tailored everything back physically. You know, I train. Man, like I said, I drill every morning.
Right.
And that's all we'll do is drill.
Okay.
You know.
So that's a change just for this training camp. I thought you've been doing that for a while, but this is just for this training camp. You backed everything off. You just started taking.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we'll actually drill. Like, we used to drill really hard.
Oh, okay.
Like drilling really hard, and now we know it's all tailored. It's all this way, and then strength and conditioning has changed to be easier on my body and not shock my system so much. Or we can tailor to whatever day, whatever system is good for that day.
Mm-hmm.
We'll do that kind of stuff. You know, we can build my aerobic base before we build my anaerobic base, and like all this different, you know, cool shit. And what else? I'm working with a new meal company, M120 Meals. They're making all my food. I'm eating meat more and more like I used to. I went very vegan centric for a couple years.
Yeah.
And that was hard, man.
Yeah, being a vegan is super hard. There's no place you can eat. Like, it's just like,
yeah,
you got to stay home.
I would still eat meat, but I would have 15 vegan meals a week that were all made for me. So I'd eat 15 vegan meals, and my other meals were usually meat at night before bed. Okay. You know? So I was like, okay, cool, like whatever.
Basically paleo. Yeah, you're basically eating paleo at that point. Yeah, just
exactly.
That's so hard. That's so hard.
Yeah, it sucked.
All right, so let's. You've obviously admired Ray. You said it earlier. You admired Ray for a long time. I said that if he gets you down on the ground, it's going to be difficult. Have you done anything in practice extra this training camp to make sure if you do slip on a banana peel and he does end up on top of you, that you're able to get up right away, or are you now at that position? You're like, it's time for me to finally show my jiu-jitsu, because you do like punching people in the face. You do like violence. It's like, now I got to show people my game if I'm on my back. Like, which kind of way are you going with this?
I want to show my jiu-jitsu off.
Okay.
You know, and it's, I just became 10th Planet Jiu-Jitsu.
Oh, nice. Congratulations, Eddie Bravo. Another spot.
Yes, thank you, sir. And you know, I've been friends with Eddie for a long time.
Yeah.
You know, and I've trained like once with him, I think, twice maybe. But you know, we needed a jiu-jitsu team for our fight team, you know, for our gym. So we're like, sure. And I've been very Brazilian my whole career.
Yeah. Like,
Giba Santana was my coach for the last 14 years. So like, it's, you know, it's jiu-jitsu, Brazilian jiu-jitsu. And I finally get to go back to my funk I used to always do when I was wrestling in high school.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of leg riding, and I'm hitting stuff, and I'm like, oh man, I remember this.
Yeah.
You know, like had a different name when I was in high school, but like, so you know, I'm having fun. But yeah, I really want to show my jiu-jitsu, and I want to show people how to mix in a lot of elbows and a lot of like slick asshole movements you can hit from off your back. I don't mind being on my back, you know, especially with a guy that's he does have very good basics. Well, so do I. Even in on my back, you know. So I would like to test that against a guy who's a vaunted grappler. He's known as a really good, heavy, top pressure kind of grappler. And sure, awesome, let's do it.
Perfect. You know? Last question before I let you out of here. You talked about it a little bit in the beginning. How's your daughter doing? How things been with her health-wise the last couple months?
Oh, she's great. She's been great for a year almost.
Oh wow! Okay.
It took us right when she got diagnosed, and that shows you how diets work.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we started feeding. She's always eaten real healthy. I've always eaten real healthy as a kid. My mom's a chef. My dad is just a very healthy, conscious. Like I was taking, fish oil and coral calcium and blue green algae and like all this different stuff my whole life. Just there's always rich people buying fucking supplements. Of course,
Yeah.
it gets sold on anything, but it was all healthy. And then with me implementing my stuff, I have a nutritionist that I talk to. I have the meal guy I'm always dealing with. Like I ask questions to everybody.
Okay.
Like that's how I learned, because I would watch my nutritionist cook something, because he travels with me to my fights and cooks my food. And his name's Eric from Nutrition for Life.
Okay.
And it's like I've just learned watching other people do it.
Oh, perfect. I love it.
And it all works for me, and it's made my daughter healthy.
And that's the biggest goal, yeah.
Yeah, and she's ahead cognitively of her age. She's ahead physically. She's just maybe not the fastest kid on the field,
which is fine.
Whatever. Yeah.
Ian, thanks so much for taking some time with us, man. I'm glad you're back. I'm glad things are going well. I can't wait to see you and Ray battle out. For me, this is going to be a great fight. UFC 203, September 10th in Cleveland, Ohio. Obviously, Overeem and the champ, Miocic, is the main event. So it's a card to watch, man. It's a card to watch.
It's exciting. Super exciting.
Yeah. All right, brother. We'll talk again soon, man. Good luck rest of your training camp and have fun.
Thank you, man. Yeah, thank you, man.